Yes, guys, and welcome back to my episode of Talking Ball. This is episode 6, and of course, we're diving into the latest around football, the football world, and of course, the main story that's been going around European Super League has sparked up interest today. Many clubs are coming out with statements now. Seems like we get one every single 5 minutes from different clubs around the world, sort of rejecting the idea, of course. But we're going to go through it. We're going to give our opinions as always. We're also going to talk about the big game, Anfield awaits, big game in the title race, big game for both of these sides. Liverpool take on Arsenal as well. And of course, we're joined by my man, Rory. How you been, bro?
Yeah, I'm doing good. I just hope that my mum doesn't turn off the internet this time.
Fingers crossed, man. Fingers crossed. Yeah, bro. Yeah, guys, make sure as always you give us up to my man Rory. Literally, link is in the title. Very easy to do. First stream today as well, people. Check out my other two. I did one on Ivan Tony earlier today, and also we just did a little opposition preview with my man Onto the Ball, Scott. That was lit. So big up for the sport as always, people. But let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. And, let's start with this whole Super League because, it all came out earlier today. The whole court, case happens, making the Super League legal to happen now pretty much. And this is basically, they've changed it to how initially it was meant to be with a whole new format. So there's going to be 64 teams now, 3 divisions, right? What names are these, by the way? I mean, this is meant to be the best, the big league, and they've got the Star Division. It's like, do you remember primary school days, Rory? Star of the week, Star Division, yeah, Gold Division and Blue Division. So 3 divisions are called like that, and they've got promotions and relegations this time. So there's be 14 games each season per team, 7 at home, 7 away. It'll be an open competition, and there'll be 2 phase league and playoffs. Also, the only thing I can really sit there and say, all right, I'm a bit, it's really beneficial, is apparently the games will be for free to watch. So none of this paying Sky Sports rip-off, TNT, whatever you got to pay. The games will be apparently free to watch, and the ticket price, if you want to go to the games, will be about 20 quid a ticket. I don't know how it's going to work because it's a great fantasy that we live in. If everything's going to be for free, watch football for free, yeah, cool. But how are they going to make their money? I don't understand that really. But yeah, the Super League, Rory, bro, with this new format. I mean, I know we've got already clubs rejecting it. This money, bro, it's all about the money. And it's funny because the Real Madrid, Florentino Perez is pretty much the organizer of this. He's all for it. Same with the Barcelona money. And funny how both of them are pretty much broke and they're in debt. So of course, they want this to boost their financial status. All the big owners are going to thrive on this as well, as we know, like it was before. But I want to get your thoughts. Obviously, firstly, with this new format, are you for or against this new Super League format, bro?
Against, 100%. It makes no logical sense whatsoever. I actually noted some notes down before coming on here for the first time ever. And about this, free broadcasting thing, people can ramble on about how much they like the idea of free broadcasts. The fact, oh wow, you can actually watch football for free. But the ramifications for clubs will be huge unless if they do get paid off. So technically, they are riddling us as football fans, saying free broadcast to grab the fans on board. As it's running charges will start creeping in. And I don't know. It's you know what? Whatever it takes to displace these shitty English referees, sign me up. Sign me up for it. In terms of the teams themselves, you know what? It's something to get away from, obviously, Man City winning the league every season. It's something different, innit?
Yeah.
But at the same time, it doesn't make any logical sense, as I said at the start. 14 European games don't reduce the number of matches. Lesser matches, free broadcasts, but massive income. What's that all about? You know what I'm saying? It's just
Yeah.
no, I'm not feeling it. And look, I can't lie. I do love that the Super League flopped on its arse straight away today. I cannot lie.
Yes.
We came up with promo vids and jazz, and almost everyone, including the teams that were needed, turned around and said, "Nah, you're all right, mate." It's just, yeah, I'm not really for against this flipping. That doesn't make sense. I'm not really,
Yeah.
in for all of this flipping Super League jazz. It's just the money at the end of the day, and we all know it is for the money. It's just to replace, well, what was the Champions League. It's starting what 2025, 26, isn't it? Super League. After when they finish this new Champions League format next season.
Yeah, but the thing is, this new Champions League format is awfully similar to the Super League. They're doing it as a league format, this new Champions League.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that either, if I'm being completely honest with you.
You know, like if and yeah, it's funny as you said. I mean, they literally got put on their asses today. The whole Super League, because the statement's coming out even now. Clubs are saying no chance. You know, even Atletico, and what Atletico did, is they literally name dropped the two main culprits, like Barcelona and Real Madrid. They actually name dropped them in a statement saying nobody in Spain wants the Super League apart from those two. They actually said it in their statement. So, you know, like many teams are rejecting it. The issue is like the fact that, you know, is a league. It's like there's a law in England that even if it was to happen, the Super League, no English club will be allowed to obviously take part in it unless they literally scrap the Premier League. So unless we leave the Premier League, so you could imagine, right? Well, hopefully not, but you could imagine. Say we lose, right? Say if Liverpool agree to it, Arsenal, say Man City with their owners, you know, Man United with the Glazers. If they agree to obviously leave the Premier League, right?
Yeah, fines everywhere.
It's finished. The Premier League will be finished because everyone's going to be focusing on this massive, big Super League now. And you know, I've seen a lot of people say, "Oh, you know, we're all for the Super League because why would you want to see these dead rubber games like, you know, the likes of in the Champions League? You got PSV and Borussia Dortmund, the likes of Red Star Belgrade against Man City, because we all know what's going to happen, right? And yeah, a part of me thinks, yeah, I wouldn't mind playing against Real Madrid, Barcelona, Bayern Munich, because that's what we want at the end of the day. But I look at it and I think the Champions League for me right now with the current format, I don't think there's much wrong with it, personally. You know, you got your group stages, yeah. Fair enough. You get a few odd teams who we know would never have a real chance, like Red Star Belgrade, like the Young Boys. You know, those type of teams. They're never really going to go far in it.
Long.
And you got, you know, then you also got the last 16 quarterfinals and the final. I think that side of the Champions League's perfect.
Yeah,
but no,
it's just these rival mutants that are jealous that they're not in it. That's why they keep hating on the Champions League, because their dusty clubs aren't in the Champions League. That's why it's receiving so much hate, or else they will be coming out and saying, "Oh wow, the Champions League is brilliant." You know, we've got us to potentially save it from being an absolute ball fest, game by game. You know what I'm saying? It's just, yeah. I mean, obviously, I'm not going to delve too much back into these rival fans because I could go on about them all night. But still, I love this Champions League format currently, like everyone else does. I mean, I really don't think if there's been any like conclusive evidence as well that you know what happens. Say if you do win the Champions League, if you get where I'm going with this, Champions League. So look, I don't know. If you finish top of the Champions League, then you win the trophy, right? But you play more games, which just doesn't make any sense when you've got the Premier League there as well.
It's it's going to be so complex as well because I don't know how it's going to work. Like this new Super League, what they're going to completely scrap the other competitions. Like they're going to completely scrap Champions League, Europa League, Conference League. But then what if you get a team saying, I want to play Champions League, and then you've got another team saying, no, I want to play Super League. It's going to be very, very, very complex. It's going to. I don't think these idiots who are trying to do it, they have not thought this through, man. And they should have saw last time with a backlash that it calls, yeah. And once again, they're all getting rejected. Even as you said, the teams that want to that they think would take part. I think even PSG rejected them as well. PSG, I mean, you've seen that owner, like the Qatari owner, whatever his name is. Even he rejected it. So the only reason why this Super League's a thing and why Barcelona, the likes of Barcelona, Real Madrid want it is because, as you said, we all know it's all for money. And as you said, bro, this whole free, it's to watch it for free, get tickets cheap and all that stuff. It's all to what's the word I'm looking for? Like persuade and like lure these fans in, to get behind it. But the point is, man, like if it's not, what's that saying? How they say, if it's not broken, don't change it. I think, and nobody asked the Super League. Like, only these rich owners. Let's be honest with it. No fan. We saw all the protests, which it calls. Yeah, no one wants a Super League. To be honest, when I first heard it, I thought, you know what? On the basis of it, it's a good idea in terms of the fact that I, of course, I want to be playing against the best. We want to see our club come up against the best as fans. We want to see us compete against the likes of the so-called European elite. That's why we moved to the Emirates, right? But we're going to do that in the Champions League anyway. Let's be real with it. After the group stages, you're going to get in the knockout stage. You're going to play against these big teams anyway. So I really,
I'm completely with you on that because look, at first when the Super League first got reintegrated, I was like, you know what, just let it happen in it because we're bored to death seeing Manchester City win the league every season. So just pull this flipping Super League into our world and go from there and still obviously play Premier League matches. But the moment I heard that they're setting up different leagues, different leagues, different divisions, whatever it is, and the fact they're playing 14 European games, that's where I was like, just call it quits, because when you've got the Premier League there as well, you can risk injuries as well. Like, it's not worth it. So I was like, you know what? I don't blame even flipping Red Star Belgrade rejecting the chance to come in. And I believe that's left, 3 clubs in the Super League right now?
Yeah.
Real Madrid, Juve in it? Barca in it?
Yeah,
I think Napoli are in it as well.
Yeah, Napoli will probably be in it. No English clubs at the moment. They've all rejected. Like Man United released a statement, surprisingly as well, because many Man United fans thought that's why the Glazers were staying. It's because they wanted the Super League, but they've obviously rejected that. Chelsea rejected it, and I think Tottenham as well rejected it, and Man City as well.
But the funny thing was, Tottenham rejected it, yet they weren't even invited. What is going on there?
Yeah. Oh man, it's mad. It's a mad one, bro. It's an absolute mad one. But look, I've got a feeling like it's not going to happen this year. I don't think it's happened for a long time.
No.
But I do think football is evolving. I do think eventually we will see something like this happen. I remember everyone's. I mean, obviously we wasn't born, but when the new Premier League came along, everyone was big doubters of it. Everyone was like, "Oh, it's going to take over football." And now look at the Premier League. Now it's one of the most watched, one of the best leagues out there in the world, isn't it? So look, we have to wait and see what happens, man. But this whole idea of, you know, trying to lure the fans in, I find it laughable. There's gonna be free games and all that stuff. How are they going to generate the money if that's the case? If they're making free games, how will they make their money if they're trying the games for free? It just doesn't add up, bro. You know, it really does not make sense. And
you know what? It's like being involved in the ugly PE class where the teacher has to obviously generate the teams around, and then there's one guy, three maybe, that obviously turns their attentions to the team that is shit, that simply cannot play football. That's basically what it's like, and everyone else is just, yeah, get away from them. Because they're weird as fuck. Like, I mean, I've experienced it before. Like, someone tripped over their own feet whilst they were taking a throw-in. Like,
yeah.
The amount of frustration I've been dragged through playing football with fucking amateurs. Not even amateurs. Like...
Mad, bro. Yes. Tom, that's a great example as well. That's like a girl rejecting you when you haven't even asked them out yet. Yeah. I can relate, Tom, bro. I can relate. I can 100% relate, bro. But yeah, guys, look, as I said, this whole Super League, man, it's caused big debate. But I do feel like eventually it's going to happen, man. I feel like eventually it's going to happen, but we have to wait and see what happens, people. We have to wait and see what happens.
Arsenal apparently could be releasing a statement tomorrow on the whole Super League thing.
Yes. Yeah, I know there's many, obviously, clubs doing it at the moment. I'm trying to look through. Yeah, there's so many who've come out and rejected them. Literally, bro. So many of Atletico was the best one because they literally called out Germany, France, England, Italy, and Spain, and then they said except from Real Madrid and Barcelona don't want the Super League, so they literally called them out. And then Man United said the position that has not changed. I was surprised by that because obviously the Glazers, man, I thought they want the money. Bayern Munich rejected it, you know.
No, but the thing is, what do the Glazers use the money for?
It's a mad one, bro. It's a mad one. Like,
in fact, no, the Super League rejected us. We didn't reject the Super League. The Super League rejected us.
Is it?
Yeah. What the hell?
Did the Super League reject us or wankers?
Yeah.
Nah, bro. Why are they rejecting Arsenal, bro? Come on. That's a joke. I'm not having that. I can't lie.
Yeah. They had no problem adding us 2 years back, did they?
Yeah, I remember when many clubs accepted it, didn't they? And then
when we were in deep shit, they still invited us to the Super League. Yet now we're challenging at the top, and now they're going, no.
Yeah, that's a
Arsenal,
joke.
Let's pass.
Yeah, that's a disgrace. I'm not happy with Super League, bro. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, guys, look, for me, I think we're both obviously against the idea of the Super League. However, I do think
there's a fly in my tea.
What's that?
There's a fly in my tea.
Oh no!
Oh, I've been drinking that.
Oh no, man!
Oh,
fly's gonna eat this tea, guys, bro.
I'm gonna have some sort of food poisoning tomorrow morning.
But yeah, man. Look, final thoughts on the Super League, people. Yeah, I've got a feeling, a few years it will happen, and it'd be interesting to see because, as I said, all the English clubs, like it's illegal for them to join it, obviously, and if they do, the only way they have to scrap the Premier League, pretty much, because you can imagine, right, all the big teams leaving the Premier League. Even in, I mean, we call French League the Farmers League, but what if PSG leave it? It's dead. It's finished, and we already think it's finished. Yeah, the Bundesliga, call that Farmers League. Imagine you got Bayern and Dortmund leave it. Nobody will care. Like Italian league,
we've already lost Haaland and Lewandowski in that league.
This exactly, bro. Like nobody will care. Everyone will be focused on this new Super League, right? So it's going to be interesting to see. But certainly ain't happening now, and I'm glad that all the clubs, pretty much everyone apart from Barca and Madrid, have rejected them. So yeah,
Napoli. Napoli are the only Italian club in that Super League, apparently.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. All right, man. Let's move on. We're going to talk about, of course, the big one for us, Arsenal fans against Liverpool at Anfield, bro. Haven't won there, of course. We know the horrendous record. 2012 was the last time we beat them. Podolski, Santi Cazorla, Abu Dhabi, masterclass that game. And we've had some shockers against them at Anfield in the past. 5-1, 4-0 as well. Yeah. Last season, we came very close of actually finally ending that, going 2-0 up, as we know. That game still haunts me to this day, bro, because we played so well in the first half. 2-0 up, got the perfect start. I mean, we could even win at the end, bro. We could have, with Martinelli, found the right pass. If he got the right weight on the pass to Saka, we would have been in.
That was the game of the season.
Oh, it's a quality game. It's quite, especially if you were a neutral, man. I've got a feeling it'll be very similar to to this. I mean, with so much at stake. Both teams are in a title race. Both teams having some great, great season. Both two very good sides coming up against each other. It's going to be end-to-end stuff. It's certainly not going to be like the Man United result, the Man United game, and we certainly will not be like their fans. I hope we're not, when they're celebrating their 0-0 win. When I don't know if you've seen it. I watched the United View, and all their fans are saying hold that to Liverpool because they drew 0-0 at Anfield. Like, mate, Liverpool are in a title race, and you lot are fucking fighting for Europa League at the moment, and they're saying hold
they have holograms up top.
Literally,
thinking attack, man.
So certainly will not be acting like them if we do draw. But what I will say is, I'm confident, man. I'm very confident. I do think we will finally go there and beat Liverpool. I really do. And I think our main thing we've got to focus on is taking our chances, because we know the Villa game is a prime example. Plenty of chances, we never took them, and we got punished for it. And you can't do that at Anfield, that's for sure. And even against Brighton, we won the game. We played very well, but again, chances. We could have won the game 4-5-0, 6-0 in the match chances we had. So, we got to be on it as well. For me, I'm a bit worried about that battle Zinchenko at left back against Salah. I feel like if Tomiyasu was fit, he walks straight into that team. But he's injured, as we know.
And Partey as well.
Yeah. It is what it is, man. But Rory, bro, how are you feeling going into this game at Anfield, bro? Against
you know what? I haven't been this confident going to Anfield in a long time. Maybe last season, actually. But then again, we had Holding starting as the centre half. This time out, we've got Saliba, we've got Declan Rice, we've got... am I missing anyone? Saliba, Declan Rice.
We got Jesus. Did we have Jesus last time?
Yeah,
we did. He scored. Yeah, he scored.
Yeah. So this time up, we will have Saliba, unless if he takes a miraculous pull-up in training, he will be playing in that game. So hopefully we're a lot more stable defensively. And of course, we don't have Xhaka this time. So hopefully we're not going to get ourselves caught in them situations where we up the crowd, because we know Anfield, they can be quiet for a good half an hour. But the moment something... I would say something that, I don't know, gets under their skin, if, Jurgen Klopp goes insane, then we all know that the Anfield crowd goes mental, and that encourages Liverpool to get back into their rhythm a little bit. And that ultimately cost us. So hopefully the same doesn't happen Saturday. Because if it does, then we could actually be in for a long evening. As you said, I'm very cautious about the left back, Zinchenko. Oh, man. Him against Salah. I don't know. Parts of me, again, think that will be fine, because Trent Alexander-Arnold also inverts into midfield, so he can catch them down their right-hand side, because Trent Alexander-Arnold will be out of position, but at the same time, Zinchenko will be drifting into midfield. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be a game of two halves. I think one team's going to take control of the game in the first. Second half, I think someone's going to nick it. It could be one of them. It may not be a cracker. It could be a smash and grab where both teams cancel themselves out and just someone nicks it straight at the end. But it's a matter of who has the quality on the day. I think whoever gets the first goal, then I think they go and win the game, if I'm being completely honest. But if we go 1-0 down like we always do and allow Liverpool to set the tone a little bit, then yeah, I think we will become unstuck and we'll end up losing the game. However, if we go 2-0 up again at Anfield, I would say I'll be more relaxed than I was last season because, as I said, we had Holding at centre half, and maybe if we did have Saliba, then we would have rode it out. But this time, they don't have Firmino. They don't have Jota, I don't think. Do they not have Jota?
No, he's injured. Yeah, he's injured, yeah.
Oh, is he injured? So those two are heavy threats whenever we do play Liverpool. So I'm glad they're injured. Obviously, I don't wish any injury harm on anyone, but just for this game, I'm glad that they are missing because they could be injured all season, make a return on the bench, and then still score against Arsenal. So it's going to be an interesting game, man, and I hope Arteta has actually learned his lesson from last season because I felt like his substitutions were partly why we did draw that game. Subbing on Kivior, didn't sub off Zinchenko for Tierney early on, and that became costly in the end. So, you know what I would do in the second half, and I think I mentioned it on Luca's channel as well, I would hook Zinchenko in the second half around the 60th minute if we are winning, and then sub Kivior on. I don't prefer him at left back, don't get me wrong, right, but at least you've got four defenders that can actually defend.
Good point.
So if he was going to do that, then I can tell that he has learned his lesson from last season because Zinchenko got properly done by Trent last time. And, you know, it's going to get up to a point where they are going to give it a go. Say if we are winning the game in the second half. So I think that is an opportunity to bring off Zinchenko, meditate him, and then play him next week. Next week on Boxing Day against West Ham, because that is a home game after all. And then sub on Kivior, who can hopefully ride it out because, you know, he can defend. It's going to be an interesting game, man. I mean, I'm hearing Saka's bleached his hair. Like,
I've seen it as well.
Yeah, I thought I was the only one bleaching. That wasn't part of the script. What is going on?
He's bleached like Oshman as well. The exact same how Oshman bleached his hair as well. The exact same style.
In all seriousness, I hope he doesn't become Marcus Rashford now that he's done that.
Yeah.
Hopefully he does not drop a stinker or else I'll be fuming. And all of that time has just gone to waste. You're just going to make yourself look like a right mug. I believe Gabriel did it before.
Yeah.
Bro went through a horrendous patch at Arsenal.
Ben White did it, didn't he, as well?
Yeah. Everyone does it, yet they just don't turn up. That's when their form goes downhill. You hear me? It's just, I don't think that was the right time, if I'm being honest. But look, the team takes care of itself. I think Rice starts in goal.
Yeah.
Obviously, Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel. Obviously, it's going to be Zinchenko. He's got to be on his game. Christ. Midfield, I'll go, of course, Rice, Havertz, and Odegaard. And then front three, Saka, Martinelli, and Jesus. He does have a goal against Liverpool as well. Don't forget that. Yeah. Last season scored. Season before, I believe he scored. And then in the Champions League, I think he scored against them as well. So it's a huge game. And look, I still can't get over the fact if Villa win on Friday and us a Liverpool draw, then Villa are going to be going into Christmas top of the league.
Yeah.
That's going to haunt me for days. Seeing Unai Emery's top of the league by Christmas. Like, when was the last time that actually happened?
Leicester City won it. The last time we saw a team like that.
Were Leicester even top of the league?
I don't think they were. I can't remember. Was it us? I think it was us.
It may have been.
I remember we stopped the league going into that Christmas 2016. And then, no, it was Southampton. We lost on Boxing Day, 4-0 that season.
Yeah. I'm talking about until the 25th.
Yeah, we were top. We were top, I think.
We were top.
And then Southampton beat us, and we dropped to second, and then Leicester overtook us then, going into the new year.
Jesus Christ.
So.
But yeah, look. I tell you what. If we do pick up a draw in this game, obviously I wouldn't celebrate, unlike Man United fans will, because their club is in the gutter. But depending on the matter, say if we go 2-0 up again, or if we take the lead in the second half and then bottle it in the end, that is, inexcusable. But, if we show some fight back and, I don't know, score, say if we went 2-0 down and we came back from 2-0 down at Anfield, then I'll sit there and go, you know what? A point at Anfield, I'll take it. But if we were going to throw it away again, then again, that's inexcusable. But if we get a point after showing some fight here and there, then I'll take it any day of the week.
Agreed. And look, a win would be massive, bro. It'd be a massive statement to this whole league. Because look, number one, we haven't beaten them in years at Anfield. But number two, they are competitive they are, our competition in this title race. And if we take them out at Anfield in their own stadium, bro, and we win this game, massive statement, bro.
I mean, I'm saying this now. If we beat Liverpool at Anfield, we go on to win the league.
Yeah, agreed.
Because we've already beaten City this season, and that was already a really, really good mentality boost after not beating them in years. And then you go on to beat Liverpool in their own backyard, then for me, that is the title cemented. Well, maybe not, but title favourites cemented. That's what I mean. But we just got to find out, man. I really hope Zinchenko turns up, man, because although Salah is actually not in great form at the moment,
no, he's not.
He's always a threat.
Yeah.
On his day, and Klopp, I mean, he knows our weaknesses. He's played against us plenty of times, and the amount of times he has battered us, he knows the weaknesses by now. He knows all the angles about Arsenal, and look, if we give them one glimmer of hope, then Liverpool click into gear instantly, and that is what I am worried about. So, look, again, we'll see what happens. I hope we don't cheer up the crowd whilst we're in the same situation again, and let.
Guys, is he froze? Is it me who's froze, or is it him? Nah, bro's froze. Man's completely froze. Anyway, big up everyone in the chat. My man Tony's in the chat. Tony, legend, bro. Absolute legend in the chat, bro. Listen, man. I'll reply to your message on WhatsApp in a minute after I finish this show, right?
Then back into the game,
all
right?
He's back. No, he's not. He's gone.
I'm back.
What's going on? Is he back?
I think I'm back.
Mate, you froze like for a solid 10 seconds there. I was like, your mum's turned off your internet. I was like, his mum's surely turned off his internet, surely. You stopped there, froze. Like,
I had that moment of panic. I can't lie. I was like, "Oh my days, it's not happened again, has it?" Where was I? I can't remember where I was.
You were talking about Jesus. Where were you, bro?
I think I was talking about the crowd, wasn't I?
Yeah, about livening up the Anfield
Yeah.
crowd that we did in the past.
I mean, obviously the same happened the season before as well, didn't it? With Klopp and Arteta when that was 0-0.
Yeah, and that 4-0 game, yeah.
So we've done it 2 years in a row now. So hopefully this time we come with some sort of mentality, because so far this season, whenever we've turned up to these big away grounds, we've not showed the right mentality whatsoever. And we've got to sort it out going into this game, and hope the players do have them balls to go out there and show some damn fight. And if we show some fight, but we lose, obviously it's gonna suck because you hate losing. Then at least you can come out and say, you know what? At least Arsenal are willing to go toe to toe with a team like that. But at the end of the day, you come out with 0 points. But a point or 3 points, I think, will be huge. A draw, depending on the matter. A win, statement.
Yeah. Big statement that. You look at the examples this season, yeah, and you brought one up, beating Man City. We hadn't beat Man City in years, bro, in the Premier League. And we beat them. And I know they've been poor this season, but, we still went there, Emirates, and we beat them, yeah, for the first time in years. I even go back to the games last season, Tottenham away, and I beat them since 2013, whenever it was. Beat them away 2-0.
Chelsea.
Chelsea. There is many examples of this where we go to these grounds, and usually, I know Old Trafford's another one where we don't. I know we didn't do them last season, but we did them. Well, that 1-0 game, wasn't it, when Aubameyang scored? So when we wore that white kit, remember, 2020, 2021.
Oh yeah, Old Trafford.
Trafford, yeah, and we had an awful record there. So I'm very confident, man. I'm coming with chest for this game, bro, and I feel like we will actually get the win. I feel like it's going to be end-to-end stuff, though, bro. I really do see it being end-to-end. I don't see it being like how the Man United game was.
No.
How they were celebrating a draw. Celebrating a 0-0 win. Telling Liverpool fans to hold that and all that stuff. But yeah, as you said, man, make a massive, massive statement to this league that we're serious. Yeah. And I agree. We win this game at Anfield. This is... Someone said it. Jamie Carragher said it or something like, if you win at Anfield, that's when this is where league titles are won pretty much. Because you go to Anfield and their home record we know is insane, and considering that they're in a title race this season as well, and we beat them, my confidence levels are up here now. If we go to Anfield and beat them, but we've got to beat them, man. But it's likewise. If we were to lose a game, how would you feel then?
Oh, they're frozen again.
Yeah. Is he on about me or is he on about you? Who's froze? Which one of us is froze, man? Wait, let me. No, you can hear me. I can hear you, bro. You're fine for me.
Yeah, same with you.
No, I think Rory froze real good.
Yeah. Oh, that was.
I think they're talking about earlier, man.
Earlier. Yeah.
Tony, bro, thank you very much, man, for the super chat. Absolute legend, bro. Thank you very much. Really appreciate the super chat, man. And man, guys, me and this guy were doing regular shows after Christmas on my channel and his channel as well. I'll be on his channel tomorrow as well. He's doing a preview of a few Liverpool fans. I'll be joining him 8 p.m. tomorrow. So, Tony, bro, thank you very much for the super chat, bro. And we'll be in contact, man, because we're going to start a regular show together as well. So this guy's an absolute legend, bro. Give him a sub. You obviously met him, didn't you, Rory, on the podcast?
Yeah, I did.
Yes.
Really nice guy, man.
Yeah, big up to you, Tony, man. Yeah. Big up to you. But Ryan's in here as well. Yeah, Ryan, we did speak about the Super League. Many clubs rejected it, as we know. Apparently, we're making a statement tomorrow. That's what Rory said. We are making a thing tomorrow. But no, as I was saying, like, it'll make a big statement to to this Premier League, like to everyone in the league, like we're here now. This is like we don't mean we mean business this season. We're gonna go for it. And we're gonna win this Premier League title, and which we should have did last season. But at the same time, if we were to lose this game, Rory, bro,
Reality check.
Yeah, reality check, exactly. It wouldn't matter. Well, first, my confidence levels will be like, if we were to lose this game, I'm not saying the title will be over.
No,
but
yeah,
this is if you want to be champions, this is the place you got to go and you got to at least put in performances, and you got to at least get something out of the game. If we get absolutely
we're basically not ready for a title race if we lose.
Yeah, like
we have to play these lot 3 times this season.
FA Cup as well, FA Cup.
Yeah, I'm hearing that Partey and Tomiyasu could return for that game in the FA Cup, which would be huge as well.
Massive, that is, bro.
Because I want to win that FA Cup.
Yeah,
I don't know about you, but
of course,
I know our last FA Cup was 3 years ago. 3 years ago now. And 3 years later, winning another FA Cup isn't exactly that exciting. But at the end of the day, if you're doing that at the end of the season, then you're winning silverware and you make memories. And we don't have to get pulled in these debates again. Oh, who won a better season? Like, say if Chelsea won the Carabao Cup and Arsenal won nothing, imagine how many of their fans.
Oh no, we wouldn't hear the end of it, bro.
Yeah, Man United last season did the same thing because they won the Energy Drink Cup. We were in a title race, but we won nothing. Apparently, they had a better season than us. And you know what? I can picture it at the end of the season, them winning the Carabao Cup and us winning nothing. Oh my God. And then not still finishing flipping 12th. Oh my!
Nah, this is what I mean, man. And look, this is why I was so disappointed that we got knocked out of that Carabao Cup because you've seen the teams in it, Middlesbrough, Fulham, Chelsea. We would have done all of them.
Like, look at West Ham the other night.
Yeah.
Like, why don't Liverpool not have the same issue in the Carabao Cup? I know it was away from home, but still. Show some fight at least that you want to win something, right? Because at the end of the day, the final is around February, and whether we win the final or not, that could be the difference between then and then the end of the season. Because we've got a trophy, right? It's not like the FA Cup and the Champions League where you have to play a final after every single, Premier League game is done, 38 games over, and then you've got a final to look forward to. Carabao Cup isn't like that, right? The semi-finals is in January, if I'm not mistaken, and the finals in February.
Yeah, facts.
There's no reason to get knocked out of that competition.
No, there wasn't. Like, I was so disappointed. Like, we've won 2 in our history, man. Now, I get it gets dismissed a lot, because it's like, obviously, I put the FA Cup clear of the Carabao Cup, the FA Cup's magical, but the Carabao Cup, I still want to win it, bro. I still want it to go far and win it, man.
Yeah.
And we would have won it if we would have beaten West Ham. Like, I get Liverpool is Liverpool, maybe, that would have been tough. But if we would have got past Liverpool, Fulham, Middlesbrough, and Chelsea, are you kidding me? No, we would have walked that, bro.
Yeah, we knock out Chelsea in that competition.
Yeah, 100. I mean, who's the semi-finals? Liverpool playing Fulham, I think.
Yeah, the Middlesbrough playing Chelsea.
Probably going to be a Liverpool-Chelsea final, isn't it?
Yeah, like how funny is it that I believe the last 8 meetings between Chelsea and Liverpool have all ended 0-0. Like the last 2 finals they were in, they both finished 0-0. What a ball fest that would be.
Oh, man.
It was a game of offsides, basically, that last final.
Yeah.
And then Kepler skied a penalty to orbit, and they lost the final.
Literally, man.
But yeah, I was gutted that we got knocked out. But and the fact as well, it was West Ham. It's a London derby. It was a Declan Rice derby.
Mm. Yeah, it's true,
So
man. It's
look, if
very
it's not about winning trophies, then why do we banter them lot down the road? I don't get it.
exactly, man, exactly. But look, yeah, FA Cup, man. You know, we get past Liverpool. Look, I reckon we'll win the FA Cup this season. I reckon it's Wembley, yeah, and we know our record at Wembley is superb.
Yeah,
Other than the Carabao Cup defeat when we got battered by City 3-0 in the Carabao Cup at Wembley, I think we've won every single other occasion at Wembley.
yeah. I mean,
So,
that back four we played, like, if you stick that back four in this current Arsenal team, we get flipping relegated. I'm telling you that now.
yeah, the one we played against West Ham, yeah.
No, not West Ham. Man City in the Carabao Cup final.
Oh, the one we played in
Yeah.
the Carabao Cup.
Ospina, Bellerin,
Yeah,
Mustafi, Koscielny, and
yeah.
Kolasinac at left back.
Oh,
Well,
what was
Monreal started the game, but he came off injured.
yeah, at Montreal, weren't it? Yeah, and then Klasnach came on. Yeah, crazy,
Jeez.
crazy.
I'm surprised I've actually survived in
Yeah,
the past watching that. I can't lie.
we've had some moments, and we've had some defensive in the past. That's for sure, bro. I remember
Yeah,
when we lined up with Mustafi and Socrates at one point, wasn't it? You know,
yeah.
under Emery.
Mate, I had to watch bloody Granit Xhaka and Mustafi as our two
Oh,
centre halves at one point.
I remember we had Klasnach left back and he couldn't even cross a ball, mate, in that Europa League final. Remember?
Oh my days.
No, but apparently he was a Bonzen and Tank or something. The Bonzen
Yeah.
and Tank that we signed.
I also remember him starting away at the Etihad. We got pumped 5-0. Playing at left centre back. It's a guy that we wanted to get rid of, and he was playing ahead of Saliba at the time.
Mm,
Yeah, that's something
crazy.
that I'll never forgive the manager for. That's for sure.
Crazy, bro. But yeah, look, man. Score prediction wise, what are you going with for the Liverpool Arsenal game?
You know what? I threw a 2-0 Arsenal prediction on Luca's channel, but I don't want to make myself sound too delusional. I think a draw has got it written all over it. I can't lie.
Yeah.
I don't know, because although I said that I think both teams will cancel each other out because both Arsenal and Liverpool have conceded the less goals in the Premier League so far this season, at the same time, they're going to want to have a go, both teams. Liverpool, home style, they're going to dominate possession. Arsenal going to try and hit them on the counter attack. Hopefully, we're going to target that left-hand side right-hand side, technically, because obviously Trent Alexander-Arnold's going to be in midfield most of the time. So, yeah, I don't know. This game could actually go either way. I'm going to go... How do you even throw a score prediction for this one? Like,
It's mate. I've been thinking. I've had so many different scenarios in my head. I've been thinking so many different score lines. I went 3-2 personally.
or Arsenal?
Yeah, 3-2 Arsenal.
3-2.
Tom's gone 4-3, bro. He's gone bold for
Jesus. That's a Ryan Tune prediction.
that.
Yeah, another one of those. Jeez. You know what? I'm going to throw a Ryan Tune prediction out there as well.
Ryan Tune prediction. Here we go.
I'm going to say 3-3.
Wow.
I just think both teams are going to be opened up.
Yeah.
They're going to target the flanks.
Yeah.
But both of them are going to target the flanks. Saka and Martinelli. I think this is the game where we're going to talk about both Saka and Martinelli. I don't think Jesus is going to be involved in the game too much, although he is pivotal, the way he does drag out defenders.
Yeah.
And with Trent Alexander-Arnold appearing in midfield, that hopefully will allow even more space for Martinelli to then excel. So, Look, I'm throwing it out there. I think it will end as a draw, but one of the games of the season. I'm going to say one of because I don't think anything comes close to that Chelsea Man City game earlier in the season. I can't lie. But yeah, one of the games of the season, I think. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
mean,
We've got a great chance,
yeah,
great
100%.
opportunity. It's just whether we have the balls on the day.
Yeah, I agreed, man. I had a Liverpool fan on today, right? Big up Scotty's in the chat. Half of them fear us, man. They actually do fear us going into this game at Anfield. Usually it's the opposite. Usually we're coming to Anfield and we're fearing the worst. It's our biggest nightmare. But we're sat here for the and you said it, the first time this season, we're a bit of confidence, man, going into the game at Anfield. So, Liverpool fans are fearing us because, they've seen how, many people doubted Arsenal this season to, fall off massively, wasn't going to be in title race again, but we're still top of the league right now. Yeah, I get we're not been playing convincingly. I get, it hasn't been as what's the word I'm looking for? As exciting as it was last season. We were blitzing teams last season, right?
Yeah.
We played some beautiful football, but we're still top of the league. And if we win this game, I'm telling you right now, the statement will be huge. So
I think we've seen glimpses of the Arsenal from last season. Like Brighton last week was Arsenal from last. I've never seen a team dominate Brighton like that.
No, yeah.
I can't lie.
They had that one chance from Gross, wasn't it? Other than that, they offered nothing.
Yeah, I think they only had one shot on target that entire game. They offered absolutely nothing. Even Brighton fans came out in their match reviews and said, "Wow, I've never seen us getting dominated like that in a long time." And they didn't even mention Man City or Liverpool. That just shows how far Arsenal have come. Look, I was celebrating Mikel Arteta penalties when we were 5-0 down against Liverpool.
I remember it, man. I remember.
Yeah, we're allowing Martin Skirtle to score braces.
Oh, that geezer, man. Oh my God, he was
scariest looking footballer in the Premier League.
He was that guy with the bald heads, and he put the bandage around him, didn't he? And he saw that header against us. I remember it. 2014, I think. I literally, oh man. Arteta got a consolation penalty as well, didn't he? And we lost the game 5-1. Mate, we've had some banning games. I'm not gonna lie. I remember the Arsenal game as well, of course. Where he scored 4 goals.
Oh yeah, that was sick.
I remember the game 2016, the 3-3 game, where we went 3-2 from Giroud, and then Joe Allen, 90th minute, literally last kick of the game. Joe Allen, the ex-Stoke player, scored. And it was 3-3. And obviously, I remember Wenger's last season, we got fucking battered 4-0 when we won that blue kit. Remember, bro? Oh my God. We've had some we've had some mares at Anfield.
Bellerin was playing left wing back, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Chamberlain. Oh, damn.
Literally, bro got battered 4-0 Oxlade Chamberlain, and then he left literally a week later, didn't he? And he literally joined Liverpool. Oh, mad, bro. We've had some cracking games in the past, but I think this is a year, man. I know we say every single season, but I think this is a year. I think that we finally beat Liverpool at Anfield for the first time.
That green kit is going to make memories because we'll remember that, won't we, if we were going to beat Liverpool?
No, wait. The what kit? The green one you said?
Well, the green, yellow kit.
What one are we wearing? Are we wearing the yellow or the dark green one?
I think we'll wear the yellow kit.
Is it the yellow one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we've come in clutch with a couple of results away from home. I mean, we might as well have 11 Kai Havertz's on the pitch because he only scores in that kit. But other than that, we can bin that forever unless if we beat Liverpool at Anfield because, mate, it's another one of them situations where we just don't wear that third kit.
Yeah.
We've only worn it in the Champions League. That's it.
It's like last season with the pink one, bro. We wore it
Yeah.
twice the whole season.
we've never worn that third kit in the Premier League once.
That's what I mean. Like,
Have we though?
what this new third kit?
Yeah.
No, we haven't. Not
In the
yet.
Premier League.
Only Champions League with wore the third kit, man. Can't even get it. I'm trying to think any kit clashes like when we play against someone with a bit of yellow in, a bit of yellow and red. I don't think anyone has it. Nah, I'm trying to think. No, I don't know, man.
I'm trying to think. I mean,
nah, I can't think of any.
I mean, could Man United use their Glazers out scarves? Use that as a print on their kit.
I mean, yeah, that's a good point.
I mean, we've done the same.
Yeah, bro. Nah, bro, I can't think of any other team we're right against. Nah, I
mean,
can't. I'm literally struggling, bro. I thought we were against Luton Town. But
yeah, same. I thought we were going to do that.
We didn't. No, it's actually going to be like last season where we wear it just for the Champions League, and we don't wear it for anything else, you know. And that pink kit was glorious, by the way, man. We wore it twice the whole season.
No, but the funny thing is, like every away kit we have worn in the Champions League has been the third kit. We haven't worn that yellow and black kit once in the Champions League, I don't think.
Nah, I thought we'd do it against Sevilla because they're in white, innit? But we did it. We didn't. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see, man. We'll have to wait and see what happens. See what happens, bro. But yeah, guys, I think we'll win. But I want to quickly get your thoughts, man. Some good bit of transfer news today, which I did a video on. Ivan Toney, right? We're leading the race to sign this player. The Brentford director literally came out and said, the director, whatever you call it, technical director came out and said that they know that he's going to leave and there's many clubs in for him. And he's been training, week in, week out for them. You know, he played a few behind closed doors friendlies as well. Now, there's been a whole around Twitter going around. This Michael guy said, added Arsenal, and I'm sure you saw it, and then he liked his tweet. That reminded me of Mudryk 2.0, bro. You know, where Mudryk's working for us, literally watching himself in an Arsenal shirt. So I'm not going to think too much of it, but Ivan Toney, man. So Arsenal in January, you know. What are you saying? You know, what's your thoughts on it?
Yeah, I mean, I can't lie. At first, I really wanted Osimhen. But after a couple of games I've watched of him, and apparently someone actually told me on Twitter that I wasn't aware of, he is injury prone. And I don't know whether spending big cash on Osimhen from the Serie A and, you know, you come into the Premier League, big money move, marquee signing, and the fact you're injury prone, I don't know whether you'll be able to keep up with the pace of the Premier League, considering you are injury prone. Whereas Ivan Toney, we all know he's Premier League proven. He's a goal scorer. He can use his head, volley, link up play is decent as well. I wouldn't say his link up play is better than Jesus, but in terms of finishing, you've got to say Toney does tick all of them boxes. I have been hearing now recently, Ivan Toney is in no rush to leave Brentford at the moment, and the likely case is that he could be leaving in the summer instead of January. But that's still not taking away the fact Arsenal are favourites to sign him. And, I mean, let's be honest, we should be. We should be the favourites to sign Ivan Toney.
Of course.
Because, like, Chelsea.
No.
Who else are interested? Spurs. Like,
no chance.
I mean, he's going to want some damn competition. And Jesus may not be much of a prolific finisher. At least he has that centre forward work. He has something that he brings. It's just his finishing that lets him down. So he has a spots to challenge, right? Whereas Spurs have got Richarlison and Chelsea got Jackson. But yeah, levels there. I know Jackson has scored more goals, and Richarlison just so happens has stat padded in a couple of recent games. So he's ahead of Jesus in terms of the goal ratio. But let's be honest, Jesus has been injured for the majority of the season, hence why we do need a striker to compete with him.
No, exactly. But people don't. People seem to base everything on stats. This is the issue, right? People, if they actually use their eyes, right,
Yeah,
they would see that Jesus don't have to score. You know, there's a reason why Jesus has only scored 13 goals in his 14 goals in his whole career. But that don't take away how good of a player he is. You see what he brings to Arsenal. Yeah, he don't score that many goals, but you see on the ball, as you said, his link-up play is one of the best, top-notch. Yeah, for us. You know, everything else he does drops back. You know, everything else is very skillful on the ball. The way he creates big chances. Yeah, people don't see that though. They base it on stats.
Do you reckon he's a better all-round player than Ivan Toney? All round. We can take the
all round
into account.
All round, I say yeah, but obviously yeah, all round 100%. But I think you're talking goal scorer, of course. You know, Tony edges it. Well, Tony's clear in terms of goal scoring. I feel like Jesus, as you said, has better link up play than Tony does. Obviously, I feel like Tony's a more physical, the more physical striker than him because well, number one, he's a lot more taller, but no, I've just seen his hold up play as well, Tony. Even against us, we sort of struggled against him, didn't we? Our defense sort of struggled against him. His hold up play is superb, Tony. And what I will give is his aerial presence as well is very clinical in the box as well. And you imagine it, right? I mean, you look, no disrespect to Brentford, you look at the Brentford service, some of their players that they've got, and what he's had to deal with. And he still bagged 20 goals playing for Brentford. I mean, you look when it comes to Arsenal, you're going to have Odegaard, you have Saka, Monwin, Martinelli. You could even play two up top if you wanted to. You could even play Jesus and Tony up top.
Deadly.
You know what I mean? So,
God.
I'm obviously all for this Tony deal. I feel like...
but I wouldn't play 4-4-2. That's all I'm going to say.
No, that's what I mean as well, bro. It's, that'd be mad.
If we were going to play two up top, then we wouldn't have to play with wingers. There wouldn't be a whole lot of width.
Nah,
that's unless if you do again go 4-4-2, but that's never worked with Arsenal.
Nah, yeah, exactly. That's not what we'll do, is it? But
Emery played 4-4-2 once. I think it was what game was it? I think it was Leicester or something. And we got
in his second season.
No, first season.
Was it the one we got battered 3?
Yeah. 3-3-1. He played 4-4-2 against a 3-man midfield.
Oh.
Yeah. Straight away, I was like, Xhaka and Torreira in the midfield. Because at the time, Granit Xhaka was hell slow.
Yeah, man.
So Torreira had to deal with 3 midfielders. And straight away, I was like, He's not going to be able to deal with a midfield of Tielemans and Maddison. There's absolutely no way. On his own as well.
Madness. But
look, and Tony will be deadly up top together.
Yeah, it would be. It sure would be, man. Yeah.
And look, I think Nketiah can be in around the squad, I would say. Right? If we don't sell him, but he's not our backup striker, but he's in the squad, allow it, man. Because at least we've got a third striker. Right? You need a squad at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But if we get rid of him, then I wouldn't shed a tear, to be honest.
No, I get it, but there's been so much talk about Arsenal. We got to sell players, the whole FFP watch list and that stuff. We've put a price tag of 50 million for Eddie Nketiah. We put a price tag of 50 million for Eddie Nketiah. So if a club comes in,
50 million for Eddie Nketiah.
Nah, we wouldn't. Nah, we wouldn't. But this is what I'm saying. We had offered like 40 million from West Ham. I remember a few years ago. We had an offer 35 Palace last season, and we rejected it, man. We literally rejected it. And I was fuming about that, man. I was like, look, you should take that money and walk. But this whole thing about selling players before we can buy players, for me, it's kind of worrying because I look at it. I think we've got players who need to be sold, yeah. But you look at Cedric. How much are we really gonna get for Cedric? We'd be lucky to get 2 million for Cedric.
Two players are under contract this summer. Jorginho and Elneny.
Jorginho, yeah. It's
Cedric is another one. Like he played the Champions League the other night.
Yeah, it's
I still haven't caught much sleep about that.
It's a mad one.
So I really haven't. It's just him starting in a Champions League match doesn't really send a nice message out to the youngsters.
Yeah, that's
who
what I was
want
saying.
To be like Saka and Smith Rowe, who have broken into this first team. Well, Smith Rowe-ish, but Saka. So, yeah, I do feel sorry for a lot of these youngsters that we're not, utilising the youth a lot more. And that is the thing with Mikel that does properly grind me. You can talk about the records, and that's great. That's something I really like about Arteta because we've overcome many hurdles, like sort of Old Trafford, Chelsea, Stamford Bridge, Man City this season. And look, if we do Liverpool, then he's almost completed the set. And I think you know which one is missing.
Wait, what's that, bro?
Which one? If say if he does beat Liverpool,
yeah,
there's still one more hurdle to overcome. Can you guess which one?
No, bro, my mind's gone blank.
Bayern Munich.
Oh, of course. Yeah, getting battered 5-1, 5-1, 5-1 every single time he plays them, bro.
Look, if we beat the record, well, not the record, but if we overcome that flipping hoodoo of losing to Bayern and Liverpool in the same season, then he's pretty much done everything, really.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, other than the Etihad, we still got them.
That'll be a big test as well. The Etihad away, bro. That'll be interesting as well. That'll be a massive game. But yeah, look, Tony, I hope we get him. The price tag's apparently like 60 to 80 million. People were saying, we could talk about doing a loan deal, but that's not going to work because apparently we got Rao on loan, and you can't have two players on loan at the
We've
same
actually
time.
got extra money for qualifying to the round of 16 of the Champions League. So
how much? Do you know how much extra?
It's
got to be a couple of million. It's got to be like a couple of million if you qualify for the last 16. It's got to be. Because you get like 5 million if you finish top 4 or something. So surely if you qualify for the last 16, you got to get like.
I actually can't remember. Hold on.
Best thing about Jesus is he's
right. I've got it. Arsenal have accumulated a staggering bonus of 66 million for qualifying into the round of 16 of the Champions League.
66 million.
66 million.
Jesus Christ, man.
So
we got money then, people.
Yeah. No excuses this January.
Yeah. Tons of money spent.
We need a centre half. We need another midfielder, a competent midfielder who can replace either Jorginho or Elneny, and then a striker to compete with Jesus. I think that, for me, is the perfect window. We signed 3 players last season. They weren't the right players that Arteta wanted. But, you know, this time you can tell we are capable of signing players who, you know, are around, I mean, 100 million, I would say, because we stumped up 100 million for Mudryk. I know it didn't go through, but at the end of the day, we are capable of splashing that sort of money. But Chelsea just spawned it out of nowhere. And yeah, I'm not even going to go back to that Mudryk saga because that's still flipping horn to me.
Yeah.
But still, I think we need that statement signed in this January. I can't lie. Because Mudryk would have been a statement signing because you've stumped up 100 million for him. But if we splashed 70 plus million on Tony, then that is a statement signing. Because everyone knows that we do need a striker.
Of course.
And if we do address that situation, then I think a lot of them rival fans will actually end up eating their words and go, you know what? They could mean business this time because they addressed what they needed. And look, I don't like Man United fans very much, but yeah, they could actually take us seriously for once because they're always on to Jesus, always a bum. Well, if we get a
look at their striker, man. Look at their Hoyland geezer up front. Seriously.
Yeah.
This guy's
you
shit.
You talk about he's doing it in the Champions League, but where have them 5 goals got you?
Facts. Fucking knocked out, bro. 4th place. Seriously.
Yeah, I'm just trying to scroll down to see who Man United have actually drawn and actually find the will for them to live, but they don't appear to have it. Yeah, up yours.
Nah, quality, man. Listen, like, I don't get, like, the thing that made me laugh so much, and I watched the channel and I couldn't stop laughing, is they're celebrating a draw, bro. Like, Henry said it best, bro. When at Tottenham, the geezer celebrated against Arsenal. Like, celebrating a draw. That tells you their standard.
We don't do that shit anymore.
Exactly.
Remember us celebrating draws against Crystal Palace?
Oh, God, bro, yeah.
Yeah.
When Lacazette when we were at the Emirates and we was 2-1 down, he scored against us and we secured a draw against Palace.
That POV was gold, by the way.
Oh, mate. We literally, mate, we've came a long way, bro. We've came a long way. Jesus Christ, man.
I was in my book shirt and everything.
Yeah, Bob, they are Man United fans. They are.
Wait, hold on. Have you changed your profile pic? I swear it was Ronaldo or something. Or have I got you mixed up with someone else? I think I may have done.
No, Bob. This guy, Bob. This is the first time he's commented on my channel for years. I ain't seen you in years, Bob. Where you been, bro? Yeah. Big up to you. Yeah, they are very, very dumb, Bob. That's what all Man United fans are like. To be honest with you, man.
Yeah, Chelsea fans as well. Yeah, Chelsea fans are hella dumb as well. That they don't single thing they're talking about. I read a tweet. I think it was yesterday. I think it was CFC Mod, whoever it was, and he tweeted out saying, "Oh, people won't say that Conor Gallagher has been better than Declan Rice this season, but no one will mention it because of his position." You hear what I'm saying? It's just ridiculous. These people on Twitter, man.
Mate, these people just chat bollocks, bro. They just chat bollocks to get attraction. Like, they obviously haven't watched Declan Rice. They obviously don't watch Arsenal play. Like, they're fucking.
It's because Chelsea have not got their hands on him. Like, come on. If Declan Rice outscored a certain club's midfield, Chelsea, cough, cough.
Hey.
Yeah. And he was again, coming in clutch every game, scoring a last-minute winner. Sorry, not every game, but when we need him the most, and he was dominating literally every game. About 7 man of the match awards so far this season. These lot would be having a wank over it.
Facts, bro.
Yeah, it's the same with Saliba as well. Like, they can't be bothered to watch Arsenal. Like, they don't even watch us.
No.
And then they have the audacity to banter us, although they don't watch us.
It's the same. It's the same when they talk about Enzo Fernandez. Like this guy is shit, bro.
I mean, he came off in the 30th minute. Imagine on that flow.
Their manager did a Nuno Tavares against Nottingham Forest. Remember, bro? Literally, like these Chelsea fans didn't even know who he was at Benfica. Enzo Fernandez. This guy is used. This guy is shit, bro. But no, of course, they hype him up to be, this next best thing.
Speaking of which, this guy just tweeted this now.
Oh, let me try and put you big screen. Let me try and zoom into this. Let's have a look.
So Nkunku back.
Nkunku back.
Charlie Chupomenka, someone like that. I don't know. Wi-Fi password. Lavia back.
Oh.
Badia, however you say his name.
Yeah.
Fafana almost back. Osimhen coming soon. Our season starts in January. Who does he think he is? Jonathan Morley. Our season starts tonight, guys. Like, doesn't he learn? And he thinks he's going to get Osimhen in January. Oh, do me a favour.
Jesus Christ, man. Absolutely crazy, bro. But, yeah, man, look, on that bombshell, bro, I think we should, I need to get out of here, man. I'm going to bounce. Yeah. So, big up, man. Thanks for coming on, man. You got, obviously, anything lined up? You got the the reaction, of course, as well. Saturday,
right? Well, obviously, I'll be on your show tomorrow, so.
Yeah. We're doing Combined 11, by the way, with all these Liverpool fans, so should be interesting.
I swear Jordan's fallen out with Steve, right? I see what you did there.
Yeah, bro. I don't know. Jordan's probably got a bit of bipolar. Like, no disrespect, but look, it is what it is, man.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, man.
There is a chance tomorrow, and I'm not saying it is going to happen. I may grab the bleach tomorrow so I can get it done. Tomorrow, I might.
Oh my days!
I might.
Getting bleached.
But first, I've got to get this wig chopped because there's no way I'm bleaching this mop. There is absolutely, there's not a chance in hell I'm doing that.
Oh man!
And no, it's not Cap. Trust me, Bob, it's not Cap. Because if you would have watched my latest vid, then you didn't know why. I've done it before, so this is the third time now.
Yeah, sweet man, sweet. Big up coming on as always, bro. And yeah, guys, thanks for there as always. 3 streams done today, guys. We're back tomorrow, of course. 2 streams will be tomorrow.
What's this guy waffling about, by the way?
Who, Bob?
Yeah.
Bro, just taking the piss. I can't lie. Bob, you're my guy, man. Have you got school tomorrow, Bob? This kid's still in school, by the way. He's still in.
Is he?
I don't know what year you're like. Year 9 now or something. I don't even know, bro. I've lost count of what year you are. By the way, Tony, thank you so much for super chat, man. It really goes a long way. I appreciate that. Absolute legend, man. But everyone who tuned in tonight as well, guys. We're getting out of here tomorrow. We're back. Big super fan debate with a bunch of Liverpool fans as well. Us two will be on it as always. Seb will be joining us, and
Nice
yeah,
one.
we're gonna cook them all, bro, as always. So
Yep, this is going to be one hell of a melee.
yeah, simple as that, man. So take care, everyone, and I'll see you tomorrow, people. We're back. Probably 2-3 streams tomorrow. What's that? No, 3. Okay. Big up, Bob, man. Take care, bro. And yeah, we're out of it, people. Take care. Ciao, people. Come on, the Gunners. We're out.